Affiliate Tube Success Academy review and demo. Should you take it? My name's Edwin, CEO of Foxhound Advertising, coming at you from Making an Impact. And today's video is all about the Affiliate Tube Success Academy. I'm going to give you a quick review and even a demo. We'll look inside, see what it's all about, and whether or not will help you determine if this is the right fit for you and should you take it or not. Now, if you're like running into problems, you've created a funnel, maybe you've got abysmally low conversion rates, or you've got a local business and you're just not getting, people traffic coming into your business at all. If you are, trying to grow your list, maybe you're an online entrepreneur or a coach or a consultant, and you realize the value of having a mailing list and growing that, but you're having trouble getting lots of junk or spam fake emails. People are opting in when they go and sign up through your ads and things like that. This will be for you. If you think you need thousands of subscribers to monetize a YouTube channel, this is definitely for you. And if you're also nervous or you've actually been trying like squirrely hacks on other online platforms that, put your account at risk or go against terms of service or could possibly get your advertising account banned, this is definitely for you, because everything in this strategy is totally white hat above the board, just feeding the algorithms what they want and giving YouTube and Google is specifically what they want. Now in a minute I'll show you how you can actually get my fast track your success cheat sheet guide to all of this, so you can just generate your own inbound leads and do it without making any mistakes or having to take 3 steps forward, 4 steps back, 2 steps forward, things like that, but just keep moving forward real fast. I'll show you how you can get that totally for free. And then a big reminder, as always with all of my videos, make sure you grab a notebook, watch this video all the way through to the end and take notes, because at the end I'm going to have you circle one thing that can be your action step for today, so that you can go circle that, implement it, actually get results, actually start growing your business, bring more inbound leads coming in from either YouTube or Google. And that way the time you spend with me is not time wasted. It's not your precious life wasted, but it's actually time invested and something you can see an ROI from. So take notes, watch this all the way through. Most people, when they tell you to like bring in more leads, I mean, and myself included, most of my videos, if you check them out on my channel, are about building your funnel on the back end, right? You got to build a funnel, you got to build an email list, you've got to create this back end marketing machine that warms people up and gets them to really fall in love with you and your mission, and specifically how you can solve problems for them. Like all of that is, I still think, absolutely the 80-20, but it's nothing if you don't have traffic, right? You need traffic feeding into it. And that's what Paul Murphy does so well in this course called the Affiliate Tube Success Academy, is he shows you how to actually run traffic, how to actually get people coming into your business without having to spend money on ads, without having to wait 6 months, for SEO to kick in or anything crazy like that. He's actually got a 24-hour ranking system that it's a little checklist. You just follow these steps and boop, your videos are ranking immediately. And not just ranking on YouTube, they're actually ranking on Google. And if you're not, if you're new to like the concept of like ranking and keywords, stuff like that, totally fine. You don't have to understand any of that stuff. It'll make a huge amount of sense when you jump into the academy, and especially if you have my cheat sheet to just kind of give you that quick overview. Also, like it'll very quickly, the light bulb will go on for you and be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Now I understand, about ranking and authority and the keywords. It's actually not as complicated as I thought it was. And you're going to be able to actually take action and get people coming in. Now let's go ahead and look under the hood of this course so you can see what's going on. If I can get the share screen, as always, because I am technologically inept, and if I can do it, you can do it. All right, so this is what the Affiliate Tube Success Academy looks like on the inside. Now, lots of pros. There's one con here, and I'll get to it in a second, but I'm telling everybody, start with this 21-day challenge roadmap right here, because this is it's literally paint by numbers, boom, 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 day 1, day 2, day 3, do these things, and you're going to start getting inbound traffic coming to your business. You're going to start flooding YouTube. I think I don't know if you might not be able to see it when I pull it up here. Let me try this again. Yeah, that's not it. Zoom's being goofy. Come on, Zoomy. Oh, there it is. All right. So let me show you here. So again, you're going to start flooding YouTube over on the search, basically the recommended search results as well. And so, I just created this one real quick so you can see like the yellow and red and everything. But yeah, if you just, start doing this and you actually put the work in, like boom, very quickly, you're going to be on YouTube. When you get on YouTube, YouTube's owned by Google. Google's going to start sending you traffic. It's really cool. I'm getting leads right now, right onto my email list and nurturing them in the whole 9 yards. Really, really, really easy. So this is all about like getting you traffic. And I would start here with the 21-day challenge roadmap. And then you can go deeper into each module. So there's 6 modules in total. Module number 1 is, obviously more on like the mindset and kind of this does give you a big picture, like overview of strategy. Here's where to get, the best free targeted traffic. Here's how to protect your downside. So here's how to do this, kind of like an efficient way, in a way that's not going to cost you tons of time. It's especially not going to cost you, tons of money investing or anything like that. And then, he does do a little comparison of like, here's a side-by-side view of, free and paid traffic. You might think that paid traffic is going to be better, but if you do this the right way, free traffic can actually be even more effective, which is cool. Now, module 2 is again kind of like the little build up stuff you do, type of equipment you need. You don't need anything. Basically all you need is like good lighting. If you're going to show your face, you don't have to actually show your face though, especially if you're a local business. You just show pictures of your business and talk about it. Like that's all you got to do. Module 3, it's all about kind of like the behind the scenes work of setting up your channel. Does not take very long, not very technical at all. It's literally, like I said, it's copy and paste. He's basically like, all right, this is what you should put here, so put that there. Okay, and here's what you should put here on your channel, and okay, put that there. And here's what you should put here, boom, that's it. Super, super, super simple. And then he goes over your keywords searching, and all you're needing to do here, right, is your keywords. So like if, I don't know, if someone were to search up, what's a good business consulting. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's a keyword, right? And then, there's slightly, okay, small business consulting service. So this is a bigger keyword, something we call a long tail keyword. So notice how these people are popping up here. What's cool is nobody's popping up for YouTube here. So this is the wide open blue ocean. What you can do, I showed over here earlier, is you can start ranking for this thing right here, which is called the carousel. So this is where videos start popping up on Google, which is really insane, because nobody for small business consulting service. I should probably start targeting this keyword, and I should probably start making some trust videos just for this, because boop, you can pop right up on Google, totally wide open blue ocean there, just by knowing what keywords are there. And it's not super complicated. It's not very difficult. It's literally all I just did there was just type in and see, oh, what do you know, nobody's ranking here. Well, that's easy, let's go make videos about that. Module 4 is exactly what to do. Like, okay, here's the first kinds of videos. You need to make these trust videos, you need to make these problem videos, and then you just need to make product videos that tell people to go check out your product or your business, or your go book a call with you, whatever it is. He's got a few, like if you are doing like a local business, if you've got more of like an e-commerce store that's selling lower ticket products, this works for all of them, but these are specific videos that will help you there. And then like I said, the most important part is the back end funnel, having the machine that's going to nurture and grow people. But if you've already gone through the 21-day challenge over here, you will have built out that machine already, and so it's like you basically already have module 5 done. But this is just some more like slightly technical stuff, like, okay, here's what you can do to set up your funnel and make sure to create an exit pop-up and things like that. And then module 6, what's really cool is you can sign up to have him do a channel review, or someone on his team. So after a few weeks, as the algorithms start getting fed and get real happy and stuff, they'll actually do a channel review for you and give you any sort of tips or things like that, in terms of like, okay, great, now let's optimize this, let's tweak this, let's maybe try some of this stuff. Here's the best way to understand your analytics, everything like that. And then there's a ton of other bonuses and stuff. Like I said, includes that 24-hour ranking system, so you can just get started right off the bat. I did say there is one con though. And the one con is It's not really a con, but it is, I wish that this would have been in here. Which was like just like a 1-page visual guide for what you need to do and what it should look like and how you should do it. So what I mean specifically is, like you see here in module 4, so we got trust videos, problem videos, and product videos. That's kind of the main 3 things you just have to go out there and make. Everything else is like, you not really have to make much of stuff. That's just basically all it is. You need to make trust videos, you need to make product video or problem videos, and product videos. And so I wished that there was just like a 1-page thing that said like trust videos. Here's, how, what should be in a trust video. Here's the type of keyword you should rank for. And, here's what your call to action should be, just like bullet points, like trust video, and then, problem video. Here's what you should do. Here's the type of keyword you should have. This is what your title should look like. And this is what, your call to action should be. And just a 1-page so I can look at it and be like, oh, well, okay, that's easy. All right, let's go blast out, some problem videos. And now I know exactly what to do. So I actually put that together for myself internally and for my team. So I can just hand it to my team and be like, hey, go make these. Having that like 1-page guide really helps like make sense of, okay, what's going on in these 21 days when it comes to your 10 trust videos. You're not like sitting there like scratching your head a little bit like, okay, wait, what kind of keyword should I use here? Should I use this over here or that? Or it just eliminates a lot of the guesswork for you. And it will save you the time from either having to pause some videos as you walk through everything. It'll save you time from like having to go back and like keep referencing everything, because you'll have it just there on 1 page. And then when you get here, like to day 11, and you have to make your first 10 trust videos, you'll be like, oh, okay, so I'm making these and I just have to do this, this, and this. Okay, great. And you can run off to the races. And like I said, once I put that together, it's not like that information is not in here. That information's all in here. You just kind of have to, I had to listen and repeat stuff and really kind of sketch it out on paper so I could visually see it. And then I was like, oh, okay, so this is all you need for your trust videos. This is all you need for your problem videos. And real quickly was able to put that together. So if you use my link, I am offering that as a free bonus. Once I find it back here. Normally, this course is $2,997. If you use my link, you can actually get it for just $997. And I'll put it in the comments below, but it's sirenfox.com/free-google-ads. So just go ahead and go there. And, if you sign up and take a picture of your receipt and email it to me, email me a picture of your receipt and I'll give you that fast track to success blueprint, that cheat sheet, that SOP that I created. So you're just totally know where you're going from the get-go, and you're not having to do any sort of like a few steps forward, a couple steps back, a few steps forward. Like you can just keep going straight forward because you'll see the big picture, exactly what you're supposed to do, step from point A to point Z. And this page, when you click it, it will like have a little cookie and that sort of thing. So, it will expire after whatever it is, an hour and a half. So make sure you jump in there, take a picture of the receipt after you enroll, and I will make sure that someone on my team gets you that cheat sheet ASAP. And the email address will be edwin@foxhoundadvertising.com, but you'll be getting the email, so you'll know where to respond and everything like that. Until next time, make sure you jot down your action step for today. So, what did you learn today that you can actually go and implement? Jot that down in the comments below so we can keep each other accountable. And as always, hit the bell, like, subscribe to this channel, because I got more videos coming down the road. And the drill probably by this point. As always, stay awesome.